And in the year of flame, the great kingdom was cleft into 7 parts. And of those 7 parts, all but one perished in the fires of death and decay. Her eyes scarred with the agony of her people, the great Empress Helena retired to her palace and constructed...
Query.
I beg your pardon?
Query.
Oh, what is it now?
Explain phrase, quote, perished in the fires of death and decay, end quote.
It is exactly as I said. All but one part perished.
That was not my query. Information regarding percentage of population destroyed was understood. This unit requires specific information regarding manner of their destruction if complete record of planet history is to be recorded.
Oh, I was just getting on to that.
Negative.
What?
Negative. Following sentence relates to Empress Helena. Quote, her eyes scarred...
Yes, I know what I said. That was the bit about shutting herself in the palace away from the plague.
Query.
Oh, what now?
Explain precise nature of plague.
What do you mean?
I am unable to express question in another form. Explain precise nature of plague.
Precise nature of plague?
You have not mentioned the plague before.
Oh, yes, I have.
Negative.
Of course I've mentioned the plague. I always mention the plague.
Negative. Since I have arrived, you have said 15,300,412 words in this unit's presence. Scanning memory for the word plague.
Well, there really isn't any need to mention the plague, is there? Everybody knows about the plague.
Negative. I do not.
Well, you're only a machine. Now, why would you bother yourself about a plague? Tin dogs can't catch plagues, can they?
Irrelevant. This unit is not constructed from the metal to which you refer. Discontinue irrelevant conversation and recommence planet history.
Oh, if you insist. Oh, now, where was I?
Time, location, year of the flame, Ray 14th generation of House of Detola, 2nd moon cycle, 4th season, specific reference point, destruction of 14.28571428571% of the population by plague. Specific query, exact nature of plague. End of query. Continue.
Oh, that's your trouble, Tin Dog. You take all the romance out of it.
Who amongst you can deny feeling an admiring tingle run up your spines on hearing tales of my lady's bravery in the face of the slave trader, Quebec of Magranite 4, or beg the court historian to recite once more the legend of her conquest of disease in the beleaguered Hanamar system?
Really, Emperor, all I did was develop an antidote from the experiments they'd already started.
My lady's modesty ill suits her. A toast, my friends, to our honoured guest, she who has charm, beauty and valour to rival the great Empress Helena herself. To my lady!
Lukor, is there really any need for all this?
My lady, please. Must I remind you to address His Highness in the correct manner in the presence of the courtesans?
You mean this rabble? They're so drunk they can hardly stand up, let alone argue about palace protocol.
My lady's tongue is sharper than their wits, indeed.
Oh, for goodness sake, Lukor, please stop talking to me like that.
'Tis the language of the court, my lady.
I'm going upstairs. I've got far more important things to do than attend dinner functions.
This function is in your honour, sweetness.
Good night.
Back to your metal dog. I'll have none of it. Friends, musicians, esteemed visitors, it seems we are to lose our guest of honour to her bedchamber. But before we do, my sweets, there is one last duty I must perform. A duty that I, as Emperor of this insignificant kingdom, consider perhaps my greatest, in that in doing it, I shall throw my hand out to the Planetary Alliance in such a gesture of solidarity and strength as has rarely been seen in this land since my greatest ancestor, Empress Helena herself, laid down her life for her people. I, Lukor, son of Yoram, offer this honoured lady my hand in wedlock.